Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another season of Bobcat football as we get ready for kickoff here in 2024 as the Bobcats of Plymouth Regional High School play host to the Spartans of Milford High School. Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Salzer alongside our staff here on Pemmy Baker TV. So glad you could join us. Just under 5 minutes away from kickoff. Warm-ups are coming to an end. And it's a big game for both teams. We'll get to out-of-town scoreboard later on from games on Friday night. But here, Plymouth coming off of a very strong season, an 8-1 regular season in 2023. That lone loss coming in the absolute monsoon at Souhegan in Week 5 and that 49-7 loss. But getting revenge in the semifinals in Division II here, and that thrilling 21-20 win over Souhegan that sent them to the championship game, and having to go up against Pelham, a very tough opponent. Pelham coming away in the championship game over Plymouth 35-6. On the other side, Milford continuing to rebuild, have a lot of talent, a lot of returners as well. They're coming off of a 3-6 season. This is a team that's looking to get back to the postseason. They're in a very tough West side of Division II in that conference. So their last postseason appearance back in 2019 in that tough 20-9 loss to Alvern. So right now trying to set the tempo, trying to set a statement here in Division II, and hopefully to try to get a big win over what's known as a very tough opponent in Plymouth. Taking a look at Plymouth a little bit more in depth from last season, again, a lot of returners. This is a team, passing-wise, not too much passing, just under 600 or under 700 yards total from the quarterbacks for the Bobcats at 668 yards. Outthrowing their opponents, though, who had 506 yards against them. Rushing, though, 2,342 on the ground as a team. Their opponents were held to under 1,000 yards rushing. Receiving, though opponents had a better chance in the secondary against Plymouth. Plymouth 530 yards receiving, opponents just under 600 at 597. Look a little bit more in depth on the individual side of things. Luke Diamond getting the start once again for the Bobcats under center. He had a completion percentage of 58.1 after last year of 25 for 43. With 653 yards passing, 15.2 yards on attempt, and had a rating of 142.2. Rushing, though, definitely dominated by the senior then, if Gabe Keene. Keene led the way with 681 yards. Same with Robbie Thorne behind. So it's going to be Ben Valenti going to have to step things up. He had a quiet year, though, behind those two seniors at 525 yards, averaging 6.2 per carry. So he'll be someone to watch out for. And you have the receiving, some of the big-time receivers back on the outside. Rainier's back. You got a Bargwin who's looking to step up as well. Same with Trusock. So you lose a little dump-off passes to Robbie Thorne and Brennan Johnson that you had last year. But Rainier led the team in receptions, 237 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. Gabe Keene, as the senior last year, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Bobcats. So really, it's going to be how Plymouth can set the tone offensively. How fast can Luke Diamond get in sync with his receivers? Can Plymouth start the run game early and open up the secondary by forcing Milford to kind of plug the seams? That will leave some over the top, and we can hopefully find some speed on the outside. Getting ready for the captains to come out for the coin toss. We expect on the other side of the field, though, Brady O'Connor looking like he will be getting the start under center. The sophomore beating out the junior and Philip Wright. We'll see if that plays out. Looking at the team's overall stats from last year, from what we can find. Team passing, though, just under 600 yards at 595 as a team with 9 touchdowns. Did have 2 interceptions. Rushing game was strong, 1,500 yards on the ground with 16 touchdowns. Receiving, though, 8 touchdowns as a core and 519 receiving yards. So we'll see how things play out there. Don't have individual stats from players last year, so we apologize for that. We could only get what we could find online. So thank you to NH Sports Page and all the other groups online that help cover New Hampshire high school football and New Hampshire high school sports in general. Warm-ups have come to an end. Captains are getting ready to meet at midfield. We're ready for the start of the 2024 season. Kickoff coming up in just a moment here on PBTV.
Your officials for today's game: referee Jim Pressure, umpire Rick Brownlee, head linesman Jim Jagier, line judge Robert Barbarisi, back judge
See the captains heading out to midfield. Luke Diming, Emmett Nosseman, and the likes of Eli Crane, the three captains for Plymouth this season. Teams getting last-minute instructions.
Milford has won the toss.
So Milford won the toss, as you hear, elected to defer the kickoff. So Plymouth will receive to start the season here at home. Teams will shake hands and head off. Three captains for Milford and the Spartans: Kenneth Bradford, number 4, Caden Tessier, number 6, and Logan Chamberlain, number 38. So we are set to go. Bobcats in their traditional home navy blue uniforms. Milford in their road whites. It's set for the national anthem here before we get kickoff.
Performed by the PRHS pep band under the direction of Mr. William Gunn.
Great job by Will Gunn directing the PRHS Pep Band as they do every season. So glad that they are here in support. So we'll get the huddle up as they get ready for receiving for Plymouth Regional. They'll be going right to left across your screen here in the first quarter. We'll see who's going to go back to receive this year. Looks like Logan Marsh And Eli Bargwin, 15 and 86, back to receive the kickoff for the Bobcats. Tessier ready to kick off. Or correction, my apology. That's Simon McFarland, number 5, ready to kick off. And a little squib up the middle to start. Here's Eli Crane at his own 35. Still on his feet, charging out towards midfield. And Bobcats with some great field position to start their first drive of the season at their own 48.
First and 10 from the 48.
So offense will go to work. Diamond under center. Single wide set. You hear the Spirit team under some new direction. Rolling out right. Diamond going to throw over the middle. Finds his target right up the gut seam there of Cooper Mack. It is off to the races. 5. Touchdown Bobcats. One play and a score. Just like that, Plymouth breaks it open.
Diamond's pass complete to Mack for the touchdown.
The junior tight end coming up big as we go for the extra point attempt. It's the likes of Luke Legacy. Tough snap, ball down in time, and it is good. And Plymouth with a 7-0 lead, 16 seconds into the game. And we'll see what the Spartans can do to try to answer back here when they get their first drive. So great start for the home team. Again, beautiful day here in Plymouth, New Hampshire, the foothills of the White Mountains. All teams here for the Bobcats underway this fall. Field hockey picking up a big win last night over Kingswood, 1-0. Girls soccer falling in a heartbreaker 1-0 to Conval here at home. Tessier back to receive the kick. Legacy with a nice end-over-end kick. It's going to go back inside the 5, bobbled, gathered up at the 10, and nowhere for the likes of Caden Tessier to go, as the Spartans will start their first drive at their own 16-yard line.
Brought down by Rainier.
Jackson Rainier with the tackle. First and 10 Spartans. It is going to be O'Connor under center. Gavin Tessier in the backfield. 4 wide receivers set and a false start in the jump, and that's the class Tom Lamb defense. Everyone shifts, so it's legal, and you get the offensive line to jump. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Audio's back. Plymouth at their own, or at the Milford 48-yard line to start this drive after the safety. Handoff left side, Valenti dropping the shoulder. Ball comes free. Spartans think they have it and wait for the signal. Nothing yet. Second down. The Bobcats recover the fumble.
Patridge on the carry.
Correction, it was Patridge on the carry, number 24, my apology. So he'll be subbed out here. So a lucky break for Plymouth. It's 2nd and 5. Motion again at the line, fullback handoff. And it's near the sticks. It should be enough for a Bobcat first down.
Thorne on the carry.
Robbie Thorne gets the first down. Bobcats looking strong here offensively to start. Diamond rolls out to his right, looking for a target over the middle, finds it again, and it's the likes of Cooper Mack for another Bobcat first down just outside the red zone.
Diamond's pass complete to Mack for a first down.
Crowd still filing in. Hope you had a chance, if you're watching at home here in the Plymouth area, to take part in the town-wide yard sale. Handoff left side here. Thorne barreling over people inside the 5. And 1st and goal, Bobcats. They're going a little bit of hurry-up offense here.
Thorne on the carry.
No huddle offense, trying to get Spartans out of position defensively, and they look a little confused. Now they'll get set. Handoff again, left side. Good tackle in the backfield by the Spartans.
Thorne on the carry, brought down by Bradford.
Thorne tried to get by Bradford there. So Bargman will come to the sideline. You go jumbo package. Handoff, Crane will walk it into the end zone for another Bobcat touchdown. Legacy on for the extra point attempt. 8:50 to go, first quarter. It's a line drive kick that is no good, and it's a 15-0 lead for Plymouth here in the season opener. So the captain, and Eli Crane, gets his first touchdown of the season. Waiting for a ball to be put into play. Head coach Chris Sanborn not happy on the sideline, as you could hear. Bill Dessier brothers back to receive, also with the help of Boza. Legacy, high end over end. It'll drop at about the 14. Tessier got some running room on the right side, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 40.
Tessier on the return, brought down by Rainier.
Jackson Rainier with the tackle. But a great return there for the Spartans to start their second drive of the ball game. Will be at their own 39. Four wide receivers set again. Gavin Tessier in the backfield. Good snap. Connor looking out to his left, going to air it out over the middle. Looking for the other Tessier, and it's intercepted by the Bobcats. Gathered in the backfield. That's the like of Nolan Gavin. He's off and running right side across the 30, tackled at the 25. And a big interception for the Bobcat defense.
Interception on the play. Interception by number 26, Nolan Galvin.
Things working right now for Plymouth. We'll have an injury timeout on the field at the moment. Caden Tessier was the intended target. Slow to get back up. Was off screen right. Being looked at by the training staff for Milford. He'll be walking off under his own power. It's great to see. So official timeout ends. Bobcat offense still here on the near sideline. Officials trying to get them going. Diamond under center, three-step drop, going to throw out to a Bargwin. It's just out of his reach. Didn't get enough separation. Couldn't get up to make that catch. Good defense. Broken up by Brandon Courtney, number 10, the sophomore linebacker. Trusock alone on the near side for the Bobcats. Handoff. Looks to be Ben Valenti this time. Number 23 it is. And he'll get across the 20 inside the red zone.
Valenti on the carry.
Be 3rd and 4 for Plymouth Regional. Medeiros as a center. Diamond handoff Valenti as the fullback, and he'll gain a couple out to the 16-yard line. But it brings up 4th and 2, and Plymouth usually goes for it in this situation. But great job by the Spartans defense to force the 4th down here. Ball's placed at the 17-yard line. The snap, Diamond rolling out left, going to take off and run with it. Diamond across the 5, touchdown, Bobcats, the quarterback keeper all the way. And Plymouth extends the lead to 21-0. 6:24, or 6:42, I should say, to go here in the first quarter. So great situational awareness. Diamond rolled out. The Bargain was covered, and he just took off racing because no one was there on the near sideline. Good snap. And driven through the uprights for the extra point.
Legacy's extra point is good.
For Luke Legacy, and a 22-0 lead for Plymouth here at home. So you're watching Bobcat football on PBTV. So glad you could all join us from wherever you're watching from, whether you're supporting Plymouth and whether you're supporting Milford. Thank you guys for picking up the stream. Hope you're enjoying our coverage as much as we are bringing it to you. So good to see that Cade and Tessie are back on the field. High end over end. Good kick from Legacy. Tessier from his own 3-yard lines gets wrapped up at the 15. Getting in penetration is Nathan Lyons, number 22. Milford will go back on offense. They'll start at their own 17. Have yet to get across midfield here today, but still very early on. And again, that classic shift. The defensive line of Plymouth forces the false start on Milford. It'll back him up 5 yards.
False start, Spartans.
Shotgun formation. Handoff. Tessier wrapped up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of about 3. Gavin Tessier on the carry, number 23.
Brought down by Thorne.
Robbie Thorne in on the tackle, number 48. Thorne, that defensive end. Connor. Puts Tessier in motion. Pitch out near side. And in on the tackle, a couple of Bobcats. It was the likes of Liam Zahn on the carry, as it was pitched backwards. So it is a running play officially. I believe it was Lions in on the tackle again. And we're up here in the library, so a little bit distance away from the field. .5:15, clock running. O'Connor just outside his end zone, floats it up, and it's dropped. In and out of the hands there of Cooper Legacy, number 38. Might have had some contact with one of his DBs.
Pass broken up by Legacy.
But it forces 4th down, the punt team coming on for Milford. Again, this is the East-West matchup for both teams. You cross over and play the other conference at least once in the regular season. Big gust of wind coming in. And we'll have a timeout on the field. Called by Milford. We'll keep the action live. I'll be back in just a moment. Fourth down for Milford. Coming up next, you're watching Bobcat Football on Pemmy Baker TV.
Mosh pits on the
Back out of the timeout. Punt unit on for Milford. McFarland back in his end zone. Gets a clean punt away. It drops at their own 38. And running with it is Patridge. And he'll get inside the 25. Down to about the 22. A decent return of about 10 yards where they mark it. But again, another short field scenario for the offense of the Bobcats here on their next drive. Just under 5 to go, first quarter. Diamond, step back, throw over the middle, and just out of the reach on the back shoulder of Eli Bargwin, who had to try to spin around and nearly got a one-handed catch.
Diamond's class.
It'll fall incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll break the huddle, same formation. The Barg went out wide left. Fullback handoff, Valenti, who's hit right away. Good tackle by Jack Clancy, number 54, the junior defensive lineman, who made that stop, got his arm in right away. Only a gain of 2. It's 3rd and 8. So the Milford defense has really been stepping up here as of late. Last couple of drives. See if they can force a 4th down again. Handoff, Thorne hitting the backfield and still falling forward. Gains a couple, mainly the main one in on the tackle. Logan Chamberlain, number 38, one of the captains for Milford.
Going on the carry, brought down by Kern.
Bring up 4th and 2 again, and kind of the same exact location, same scenario. Last time, Diamond took off and ran for a touchdown last drive. .333 and counting here first quarter. Diamond pitch out. Thorne has some blockers down in front. Thorne across the 5. Dives to the pylon. And he's in for a Bobcat touchdown.
Touchdown, Bobcats. Touchdown score.
Another
Robbie Thor.
4th down score for Plymouth here in the first quarter. Good protection set up by the blockers downfield. To bring on Luke Legacy for the extra point attempt. It's 2 for 3 already today. Tough snap, ball down. The kick is driven through and is good. as Plymouth extends their lead here at home in the season opener. 3:11 to go. It's Plymouth Regional 29. Milford looking to score on their next possession here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here for the kickoff. Legacy absolutely drilled this one into the end zone. Haven't seen that one from the kicking team for Plymouth in a long time, and senior coming out strong. Multi-sport athlete, also part of the boys soccer team, basketball team, and lacrosse teams here. His first season kicking for the football team. And doing exceptionally well in the season opener. So Milford will go to work at their own 20. Connor still in at quarterback. Pro formation. Tessier Chamberlain in the backfield, and we're going to have a delay of game call here.
Flag on the play.
Correction call, false start on the offense instead. So it'll bring Milford back 5 yards. High snap, pitch out. Tessier here in the backfield. And a big loss.
Smith on the carry.
Correction, Smith Aaron on the carry.
Brought down by Crane.
Ian Smith. So it backs Milford inside their 10 at their own 8. Second and 22. Quick throw on the screen. A little bubble screen left side as Tessier, number 6, gets across the 10 out to about the 14. And third and long scenario for Milford.
Brought down by Rainier and Legacy.
Connor stepping back, under pressure, gets drilled when he tries to throw. It's intercepted by Rainier, right side across the 5, and it's a pick 6 for Plymouth.
Touchdown Bobcats.
O'Connor hit right when he was trying to throw, and it was a soft little floater up in the air, and Rainier able to come down with it in traffic
Number 34.
and use his speed for the touchdown on the pick 6, and it makes it 35-0. Still just under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Low snap. And again, driven through, and it's good. As Plymouth Regional
Is good.
adds to their lead here at home in the season opener here in the 2024 kickoff. So as it stands, an update for this season with the staffing changes we've had at PBTV and limited crew available. Right now, there will be no regular season away broadcasts here on PBTV. If you're interested in getting involved with the sports coverage, contact Jonathan Picard at the station at PBTV at PlymouthNH.gov. We'll call the station 603-536-8116. High drive. Tessier from his own 6. Getting some blockers. Hit at the 20 and pushed out of bounds at about the 21.
Tessier on the return, brought down by Lyons.
And again, Nathan Lyons, number 22, getting the initial contact to stop that return. Brady O'Connor get the offense situated in the backfield. A lot of confusion offensively here for Milford trying to set up their offense. Now they look set. Chamberlain in motion. Handoff.
Tessier on the carry.
And it's Gavin Tessier, number 23, hit right away.
Down for a loss by Nossaman.
Nossaman getting a tackle for loss of about 3 yards on that play. A lot of confusions on the subs here. Bobcats only 3 on the line. Playing that 3-4 defense that you don't normally see. Chamberlain dancing through the line across the 20 out to about the 22. And it'll be 3rd and 9 here with under a minute to go in the first quarter.
Chamberlain on the carry. Brought down by Legacy.
Cooper Legacy there for the tackle. Bobcat showing pressure on the far side with Legacy. High snap. Throw out to the flat for Tessier. Hit right away. Nossaman comes and finishes it off from behind. A gain of about 1.
O'Connor complete to Tessier.
And it'll be 4th and long as the first quarter comes to an end here in Plymouth. As the Bobcats control here at home, 36-0. You're watching Bobcat football on PBTV. Welcome back. Dan Salzer alongside our staff here on PBTV. So glad you could join us. 4th and long coming up for Milford as the team switch ends to start the second quarter. High kick. Marsh bobbles it at his own 46-yard line across midfield. Hit right away by a couple of Spartans.
Marsh on the return.
Looks like
Hill.
Jackson Gently, number 24, was in on the tackle, as well as Philip Wright, number 7. Bobcats at the Milford 47 to start their next drive. High snap. Diamond throws out to the flat far side. Has some room there with Rainier. And he'll be pushed out of bounds. Going to mark him at, I believe, the 35. It'll be enough for a Bobcat first down. No, it's early on, but starters still in for Plymouth here with the 36-0 lead. High snap again. Diamond able to corral it. Throws out near side, looking for Rainier again. Can't make the catch at the 30. It will fall incomplete in 2nd and 10.
Diamond's pass incomplete, intended for Reindeer.
Another little floater. Handoff Thorne. Has some room. Breaks on that C gap across the 10. 5 touchdown Bobcats. Robbie Thorne with a 35-yard rushing touchdown.
Touchdown score.
And it makes it 42-0 Plymouth. As the kick is no good. Second missed kick this afternoon from Legacy. Take a look at some of the out-of-town scoreboard games from last night. Here in Week 1, Conval coming away with a 20-14 win over Kennett. Kennett coming here to Plymouth next weekend, and it's always a battle between the two schools. Kingswood shutting out Hollis Brookline 40-0. John Stark with a win against Merrimack Valley 14-6. Sauhegan starting off strong against St. Thomas 37-14. We'll get to a few more later on. Luke Legacy with it teed up at the 40, going into the wind now, and good. Again, end over end, right down the middle. Tessier out of zone 10, right side, tripped up just past the 20. And again, it's Lions having a special afternoon at special teams. Getting the shoe top tackle. Guilford with a solid win over Sanborn, 41-2. As well last night. So here comes the Spartan offense back on the field. O'Connor in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Chamberlain in motion. Tess here with a handoff. A little delay on that handoff. Gains a couple on the carry.
Smith on the carry.
Correction, I guess it's Smith. No, there's some confusion going into the week. As this high snap is fallen on by O'Connor, and he'll keep possession. Be back inside his own 20. I believe it's Tessier in the backfield carry number 23 and not Smith. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 now for Milford. Connor with a snap, under pressure, airs it out over the middle, and it's just low, incomplete for his intended target of Simon McFarland. Around the shin, had some hands in front, and maybe just lost sight of it. But a good attack and a good effort there for Milford as it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Low kick. Marsh picks it up at his own 47. Dragging a couple of bodies on his back. Gets out into Spartan territory. Had Christopher Boza trying to wrap him up. Number 21 finally got him tackled. At the Spartan 46. 9:36 to go first half. 42-0 lead for the Bobcats here at home.
Penalty for block in the back on Plymouth.
So they did not see the flag, but there was a block in the back on Plymouth, as you heard from the PA, so they'll back them up once they mark it off here. Plymouth just waiting for it to be marked off. I put a, it looks like, right at midfield.
1st and 10 Bobcats from midfield.
Sanborn in at quarterback now, number 16. Handoff, Crane, across midfield. Ball comes loose and it's recovered by Milford. Liam Zahn falls on a number 8. And Kevin Sanborn, the sophomore. Nothing he could do on that. Tough one for Eli Crane. So Milford will get some, I believe, their best field position to start a drive here today now after the turnover at their own 42. Motion on the line. Tessier in motion, left to right. O'Connor with the blitz in front. Intercepted again by Plymouth. Jackson Rainier back the other way, still on his feet at the 20 and tackled inside the 15. Rainier, I believe that's his second interception, and O'Connor slow to get up behind the play.
Ball intercepted by number 34, Jackson Rainier.
Just over 9 minutes to go in the first half. Sanborn back in. He's under center this time. Valenti in the backfield. Has motion with Marsh. Sanborn, throw out, and it's intercepted! Back-to-back pickups by Liam Zahn. He gets the fumble recovery last time and now gets the interception. And solid defense there by Milford as they have some spark on their side of the field. Milford starting from their own 9. O'Connor rolling out right, throws out to the sideline. Tessier with the reception, just shy of the sticks. Be a gain of 8.
O'Connor completes Tessier. Shot of bounds by Russo.
Taylor Russo with the stop defensively. Number 28 for Plymouth. Tessier in motion again, this time near side of the field. High snap. Quick throw on the screen. The other Tessier brother with the reception, just shy of the 20. And it's close to the sticks. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now for Milford, trying to pick up their first down of the game. Chamberlain moves up to the line for protection as Tessier is hit right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
Smith on the carry, brought down by Shannon.
Liam Shannon getting the tackle, the senior. So 4th and 2. Well, they mark it really 4th and 1. Have to get past the 19. Timeout called by Milford, their second charge timeout. We'll step aside. 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. Plymouth controls 42-0 on Pemmy Baker TV. Welcome back out of the timeout taken by Milford, their second charge timeout. Still 4th and 2 here for the Spartans as they look to go for it. Throw out near side. Tessier across the 20. Out to about the 27. It's the first down for Milford here this afternoon.
Brought down by St. George.
So great work there on 4th down. Don't think O'Connor was ready for that snap. It fit him in the belly. Throw falls incomplete, out of his reach of intended target there of Kenneth Bradford, number 4. But it just looked like a broken play from the snap for Milford. And we have an injury on the field there for Simon McFarland, number 5, and he looks shaken up. So some other scores around Division II from last night's action. Interlakes Moultonborough with a 34-7 win over Kearsarge. Hanover with a win at home 27-21 against Trinity. Great to see. McFarland walking off under his own power. Other action happening around the state. A big-time clash in here in Week 1. Pelham and Bow doing battle here today. Pembroke taking on Manchester West. Laconia taking on Campbell. Quick throw here near side, and is it complete? It is. Good reception for Zahn.
Brought down by Lions.
.5:30 remaining first half. Throwback set. Tessier will move up to the line. O'Connor, throw out right side, finds his target. And once again, it's Zahn having himself a great second quarter on both sides of the ball. Fumble recovery, interception, now 2 big catches offensively. Great job for the senior wide receiver. Wind picking up again here in the booth. Throw out in the flat, and it's dropped by Caden Tessier, number 6.
O'Connor complete, intended for Tessier.
Great shout out to Rob Cormier and the Parks Department, getting all the fields ready here for the fall season. I know they've worked tirelessly all summer long. Tough snap. O'Connor, one hand, able to gather it up. Throws across his body. Has his target. Rainier in on the tackle. And Bradford with a reception across midfield for the first time today. Go the Spartans. That's the Bobcat 41. So a solid drive here by Milford, getting late in the first half. Handoff, Tessier with some running room, gets into the secondary. Gain of about 5 on the carry. Now that's the Bobcat 36. And an injury timeout here as Bradford comes up gimpy on that last play. Might have been on the tackle he received on his reception the play before. The training staff will come and take a look at him. Looks like Medeiros is going to sub out now. Aiden Bryant, number 63, the junior, will come in and place him defensively. Cooper Legacy in at one of the linebacking positions. Chamberlain in motion. Handoff. And hit in the backfield. A loss of about 5.
Tessier on the carry.
For Tessier. So they'll mark it at the Bobcat 40, 3rd and 9 now for Milford. Chamberlain in motion to left side. Throw over the middle, and it's broken up. Lions getting ahead and to knock it away. So 4th down for the visitors. 4 wide receivers set. Got to expect Zahn to be one of the targets, number 8, lined up inside here on the near side of the field. They'll flip Tessier to the right. O'Connor going to air it out down the near sideline. And a jump ball falls incomplete through the hands of Caden Tessier. Covered defensively there by Nolan Galvin. And a turnover on downs here, so Bobcats will go to work at their own 40 offensively. And Pep Pan will be back in action. We'll show you their performance here at halftime. Here with 2:20 to go, second quarter. Bobcats leading 42-0. Sanborn staying in at quarterback. Fumbles the snap, and another turnover recovered by Milford. So 3 straight drives stopped on the first play on a fumble, on an interception, and on a fumbled snap here for Plymouth. And Milford will start at the Plymouth 38. Four wide receiver set. Tessier in motion. Handoff to his other brother, Tessier, and a gain of about 2 for the likes of Gavin Tessier. Crane slow to get up here after the tackle. Offense getting the call from the sideline. Milford with a good snap here. Throw over. Intercepted by Plymouth. Chance on the near sideline. Galvin with the interception. And it's going to return it for a pick 6.
Touchdown.
A 54-yard pick 6 for Nolan Gavin.
Interception made by number 26.
And the Bobcats pad their lead 48-0. So tough for Milford after getting yet another turnover defensively. Legacy for the extra point. Low snap. And it is up and good.
Legacy's extra point is good.
As Plymouth will add to their lead here at home in week 1 of the 2024 season. Look at Milford. They'll have their home opener next week on the 13th. They'll take on Hanover at 7 p.m. for back on the road at Hollis Brookline on the 20th. And then wrapping up the month of September at home against John Stark for another 7 p.m. kickoff. All but 2 games this season for Milford are 7 p.m. Friday night kickoff. Their other day game will be at Manchester West on October 5th. That'll be a 2 p.m. kickoff. Plymouth, as we mentioned, will be home against Kennett. That's always a rivalry game between the Bobcats and Eagles. 1 p.m. here on the 14th. Then back-to-back road games to wrap up the month of September at Trinity and at Kingswood. Both Friday night games at 7 p.m. As kickoff here drilled by Legacy. Tessier gathers it into the end zone and a touchback is called. So 1:08 to go. second quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 20 for Milford. O'Connor, handoff. Tessier hit right in the backfield right away. Tackled by St. George, number 55.
On the carry, brought down by St. George.
No gain on the carry. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Milford will receive the kickoff to start the third quarter as they won the toss at the beginning of the game and deferred to the second half. Clock running down, 20 seconds to go here in the second. Handoff in the backfield there to Bradford, who's wrapped up for a loss of a couple. As that will do it for the first half of action here. It's been all Plymouth Regional. As they started with first touchdown of the game going to Cooper Mack on the first play from scrimmage. And they haven't looked back since, but Milford looking strong. 3 straight turnovers here in the second quarter defensively against Plymouth. Something to work off of. They got to the Plymouth 38, but again, a pick 6 for Nolan Gavin going 54 yards. No, 59 yards, my apology, for the touchdown as Plymouth leads 49-0 at the break. We'll show you the pep band here with their performance at halftime. We'll be back for second half kickoff. You're watching Bobcat football on Pemmy Baker TV. Welcome back here on Pemmy Baker TV. Dan Salzer alongside our staff, bringing you coverage of this season opener between the visiting Spartans of Milford and the Bobcats of Plymouth Regional High School. Bobcats leading 49-0 here at the half. You look at things, Plymouth got to be careful of the turnovers. Again, I know it was some second team players coming in, but you had 3 in a row. It kind of really slows down the momentum. See if you can get that energy going again, get those second, third teamers in, and get that game experience. It's never too early. You never know, knock on wood, if there's going to be an injury or what they're going to need playoff depth going forward, if that's how far Plymouth can go. You never know how the season's going to play out. But you've got to get that real game speed experience, which you're not going to get in practice no matter how much you try to simulate it. It's got to be on a Saturday. It's got to be on a Friday night and get in that game. Milford, don't worry about the score. You've got to work on your first downs. Just chip away each play. Gain 1-2 yards. I mean, you've got to get 3 yards per play, really, to get those first downs. You've got to stay focused, get those little clips, get those outside screens that work for you, those bubble screens in the second quarter, and just start chipping away at this secondary and the outside and the corners for Plymouth. That'll help build some confidence. That will help that little extra step in your play, get rid of some of the fatigue if you're tired, because you have that adrenaline that, okay, we're moving the ball downfield. Defense playing well, getting, again, 3 straight turnovers, forcing a fumble, getting the interception, and then Plymouth with the fumble on the snap and able to recover that in that second quarter. So play off of that. Try to keep Plymouth under pressure. So again, Milford, after winning the toss to start the game, will receive the kick here to start the second half. See the quarterbacks on the near side of your screen warming up. Decent crowd here on the hillside. This gorgeous Saturday here in kickoff September and open the football season. Again, being town-wide yard sale day, hope everybody got out, had a chance to visit all the garage sales around town. Always a great event that happens every year here in Plymouth. Over at Plymouth State, being that it's week 1 in college football in Division III, it is still an exhibition for the Panthers because they're taking on New England College as a first-year program. So Plymouth State only playing 9 official regular season games this year with a couple of scrimmages. But another team here in New England adding football. Good to see with New England College and someone we know well with PBTV and around the state. Shout out to Coach Bellevue, formerly of Sauhegan, now one of the assistant coaches at New England College in his retirement. But back here, set for kickoff. Bobcats kicking off left to right to start the third. Jacob Hill back to receive the kick, number 83 for Milford. It's driven well towards the end zone. Hill at his own 2-yard line has some breathing room. Going to be chased out far side. Hill with some running room. Gets out towards the 40. And a big return for Milford, and that's exactly what the Spartans needed to start the second half. The freshman wide receiver showing off some speed.
Hill on the return. Brought down by Osirian.
See Osirian with a stop there. Low snap. Handoff. And a tackle from behind, and Osirian slow to get up. He's the one who had the arm out.
Wilhelmy on the carry.
Hill staying in technically as quarterback unless they're going with a Wildcat offense here for Milford. Other quarterback is Philip Wright, the junior. Hill with a keeper, and it gets wrapped up by Wenhart for the stop. Be 3rd and long now for Milford.
Hill on the carry, brought down by Wenhart.
Grant Wenhart, the senior. First time calling his name here today. Hill under pressure, scrambles out to the right in a foot race and tries for the sticks at midfield. They're going to mark him out at the 49. This one's going to be close.
Brought down by Hiltz.
It will be 4th down. So they do mark him a yard short. Tried reaching for it. I wonder if they're going to give it to him, but they say he stepped out before he reached. So 4th and 1, and Jacob Hill looking strong here. As a freshman. Hill scrambled from the pocket, going to take off and run, and gets the Milford first down, and that's exactly, again, what the Spartans needed. Focus on getting the first downs, continue to march down the field. Great opening drive of the second half for Milford. Hill has nowhere to go, and he'll take the sack. Alex Fury, number 72. First sack of the season for Plymouth.
72, Alex Fleury.
Now that's just a freshman in experience, which will develop. I mean, the way Hill's playing already could be a really key weapon for Milford going forward. Handoff in the backfield, right at the line of scrimmage. Wilhelmy on the carry.
Wilhelmy carry. Brought down by Bryant.
Third and long. Hill. Big Big tackle in the backfield and a flag coming in. A wrestling type of tackle there with the forearm. Believe. Don't know if that's on Aiden Patridge, number 35. We're going to call a face mask on Plymouth.
Personal foul, face mask on the Bobcats.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be 3rd and short. We're going to say it's 3rd and 5. 10-yard penalty, actually. Well, we have an automatic first down on the face mask, of course. Still getting used to football again as Hill scrambles right side. Is pushed out of bounds near the line of scrimmage, and more shoving happening, extracurricular activities. And we got another flag on the play. So it looks like it's going to be on Plymouth. Official still talking about it. So they gave the automatic first down. I wonder if that's what's being questioned right now in the 15-yard face masking penalty. And I think they marked it wrong. Milford's saying it should have been closer to the pylon and it should be automatic first down. But they had it 5 yards back too far. So, it goes to 4th down and 1. All right, well, it's 4th and 1 now for Milford. Handoff on the end around that jet sweep. And is it going to be enough? They say it is. Cooper Boysenot, sophomore, with the carry. That gives Milford another first down here. Still the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Running time now under 6 minutes to go. In the 3rd, Hill takes off and runs. Gain of about 4. We'll give him 3 on the carry for the keeper. Second and 7 for the Spartans. Handoff in the backfield once again. Good movement up the line. Wilhelmy charging through.
On the carry.
Say his knee down was across the Bobcat 35, so only a gain of 2. 3rd and 5 now for the Spartans. Hill in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Hit as he throws, finds his target though, and across the 30 for another Milford first down. Goes Colton Schuster, I believe that is number 22. And it is indeed Schuster.
Down by Flurry.
So another first down for the Spartans here. Looking to get some points on the board. Handoff, dancing outside. Wilhelmi right side is tackled inside the Bobcat 25, down to the 24.
Only on the carry.
Another gain of 5.
Down by Hiltz.
Blaine Hiltz, number 33, in on the tackle in a battle of the 33s. Hill dishes it out far side. And a loss of a couple on the carry for Wilhelmi, number 33. 3rd and long.
Brought down by Lane.
So more substitutions in the second team. Third teamers coming in for Plymouth. Bobbled on the snap. In the pile, who's got it? No signal yet. It appears Wilhelmi able to recover it. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Spartans. Hill gonna air it out, a little floater over the middle. It falls incomplete, intended for Boysenal, and a turnover on downs. So with running time, Milford nearly kept possession for the full 3rd quarter, but their drive stops inside the 30. That's where Plymouth will go to work at their own 29. Sanborn under center. Handoff. Running up the middle on that beat cap by the looks of things is Dominic Ciotti. I believe the last of the Ciotti brothers to come through.
Brought down by Swick.
Gain of 8 on the carry for Ciotti. Handoff left side. Russo with a first down and more. Out to near midfield.
So on the carry. Brought down by Swick.
As that will do it for the 3rd quarter of play. We'll head to the final 12 minutes. Plymouth leading big here at home in week 1, 49-0. Welcome back on PBTV. So glad you could join us. A gorgeous Saturday afternoon for football. First and 10 for Plymouth now. At their own 48-yard line. Handoff right side. Ciotti again, still trying to drive the pile forward. Gain of 9 for Ciotti on the carry.
Ciotti on the carry.
They're going to back him up a little bit, so gain of 8 on the carry officially. Sanborn finds his target over the middle and Hiltz for a big first down.
Sanborn's pass complete to Hiltz.
Out to the 25. Blaine Hiltz having a solid second half of the game since entering for Plymouth Regional. Kevin Sanborn settling down after their turnovers in the second quarter. Hand out near side, and Barrett Noyes trying to dance around, has nowhere to go.
The winning 50-50 ticket.
Gain of 2 on the carry.
8810. 695-8810.
You hear the 50-50 raffle being announced here.
Pick up your prize at the top of the hill.
Here at George C. Zuli's Field in the Chuck Lenahan Sports Complex. Second down for the Bobcats. Handoff right side. Crane on the carry, number 20.
Crane on the carry.
He'll get 7 on that run inside the red zone once again for the first time in the second half now. Go the Bobcats. Clock running with just over 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Sanborn under center. Handoff. And hit right away in the backfield. Great stop by Wilhelmy. Russo on the carry.
On the stop.
Brings up fourth down. Plymouth, as traditionally they do, will go for it on fourth down. Russo and Hiltz in the backfield. Russo with the carry, gets to the outside, charging through inside the 10, tackled at the 6. It'll be first and goal, Bobcats.
Russo on the carry.
Plymouth taking their time getting to the line of scrimmage here. First and goal at the 6. Handoff, and walking in is the likes of Crane.
Touchdown, Bobcats. Touchdown scored by number 20, Simeon Crane.
So Simeon Crane there, making it 55-0 Plymouth at home. Plymouth going to go for it on the 2-point conversion attempt. Handoff. And, yeah, Ciotti with a handoff and could have walked in, but just slows down and gets the stop. Good job there by Plymouth. We get set for kickoff here and most likely the final drive of the game this afternoon. Can hear Coach Sanborn still coaching like it's a 0-0 ball game, trying to keep his players engaged at the moment. Luke Legacy will bring the special teams out to kick off here. Hill back to receive inside his own 10. Legacy has been really strong in his debut for the Bobcats his senior season and drills another great one through the end zone for the touchback, and Milford will start at their own 20. So Luke Legacy has missed a couple of extra points here today, but fantastic with the kicking game, and that's something Plymouth can hopefully utilize as the season goes on. See if he can go into that field goal in a 4th down situation and see what his distance is. You never know when you're going to need that, especially in the playoffs if Plymouth gets there. Hill will head to the sideline as new quarterback and Phillip Wright into the game for the first time today. High snap and a flag. Well, and it looks like it'll be a false start on the offense. And it'll back them up 5. Phillip gets the call. Good snap here. Shakes off a defender and is hit for a big loss in the backfield. Grant Winhart gets the sack.
Sack on the play by Winhart.
Helmy with the carry. It's looked like it was fumble, but able to recover it in his chest. It's tackled inside the 10. And 3rd and long now for Milford. In motion, Hill on the jet sweep, stepping up, freshman doing well. Gets across the 15, near the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be 4th down and about 12. Milford looking for another 4th down conversion. Wilhelmy with a little fake. Throw in the backfield. He's going to call it incomplete. Really, it was a lateral that could have been picked up and returned, but turnover on downs with 3 minutes to go. It'll be Plymouth ball, and you expect them just to take a few knees here and end the game. So a tough one for Milford here this afternoon. Definitely have some good things they can take away from this game. Some great defensive plays in the first half. A couple of big runs and some big throws out into the sidelines to build off of with this young program. Plymouth going in victory formation. We'll just take the knee and try to run the clock out here. So Plymouth, again, great start, just what you want. Coming away victorious here in the season opener. But it's the turnovers are that going to frustrate head coach Chris Sanborn. Especially when you got the likes of Kennett coming to town next week. So a couple more kneel downs here. We'll wrap things up. Great job by the Spirit team. Under new direction as well. Final moments as we're under 40, and that's going to do it. Final kneel down. That's the play clock. We'll run out before the game clock. As we go final. Here this afternoon. Apologize for the clock difficulty in the second half, but running time itself. Final few seconds, but final score here today. Plymouth Regional coming out big. Scoring on the opening play from scrimmage and never look back. They take a 55-0 win over Milford. Milford, again, some good things to work off of going forward. Some great turnovers against Plymouth. Had some good stops. A great opening drive to start the third quarter. got deep in Bobcat territory, but just couldn't get across the end zone line. So we wish both teams the best going forward. Again, we'll be back on air here on PBTV next Saturday at home as the Bobcats take on Kennett for another 1 p.m. kickoff. And as a reminder, if you're just tuning in, for those who are watching Bobcat football, there won't be, as of now, any road coverage in the regular season. If you're interested in helping out, contact Jonathan Picard at PBTV by email, pbtv@plymouthnh.gov, or call the station 603-536-8116 and see how you can help out with the broadcast. Final score for the final time here today. Plymouth 55, Milford 0. For our entire staff, our camera operator, and Xander Shin, I'm Dan Salzer. We'll see you next time here on Pemmy Baker TV.